we're gonna go ahead and hop right into this. Um, I I I I don't want to start off with this, but unfortunately we have to because at the time of this recording, this had happened back in January, you guys, January the 3rd, actually. And a lot of things have been happening in January last month. So last month, a black male teacher and cousin of the Black Lives Matter founder, uh, Kenyon Anderson. You guys probably have heard that story. He was tased to death by the LAPD. Yeah, and his crime was flagging down an officer for help after being involved in a car accident. So footage from January 3rd encounter showed that Anderson was begging for help as multiple officers held him down and at one point said they're trying, and I quote you guys, they're trying to George Floyd me. And one officer had his elbow on Anderson's neck while he was lying down, before another tased him for roughly about 30 seconds straight before pausing and tasing him again for 5 more seconds. Now, I found you guys, on social media, the most famous and popular Instagram user at Call Me Shivy. He shared on his Instagram page, and I quote, I am just heartbroken by this one. Keenan Anderson was somebody's high school English teacher, a dang teacher, I'm not going to say that word, and tased him to death. This man flagged down officers for help following his involvement in a car accident. And what did he did? A cop that triggered events that, will steal his own life. And nothing has improved since 2020. I agree with him. We still have not realized national police reform. Still, this time we lost a teacher because of inaction. Hashtag justice for Keenan Anderson. Hashtag Keenan Anderson. So, Andrew, this is, yet another heartbreaking story. So let me ask you this here, uh, because I want to hear your thoughts. Um, why do you think this is happening ever since of what had happened to George Floyd back in 2020, and some police officers are just not even trained enough to do their jobs correctly? What's your what's your talk? What thoughts onto this?
I want to hear from you first because I like to um, feed off ideas or feed off questions.
It makes no sense. That's all I have to say. It makes no
Okay.
sense of how some of these
What do you mean
police,
it doesn't make
of
any sense?
how it really doesn't, Andrew, of how these police officers, they're not trained. They're not trained. They're not trained to do their jobs correctly. I don't know what happens in whenever they get trained. I don't know, is it a monthly thing, a weekly thing? I don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Well, personally, I don't know. But something has got to be done to where, because I am sick, and as everybody is on social media, they have all been saying that we are sick and tired of this happening to our black men and women. We are sick and tired of it, especially me. I'm sick and tired of it, you guys. I'm sick and tired of it because every time I scroll, on my social media, I see another black man had been, killed by a police officer. And I'm like, I'm not shocked. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even, crying, shocked, because this is normal now. For some reason, this is normal of ever since of what happened to George Floyd. This is normal now. And something has got to be done. Something has got to be done. Something. I don't know, what can we do as Americans? What can we do to stop this from happening? Because this can't keep going on. This can't keep going on. That's my 2 cents. It's just it's bull. That's what it is. I'm gonna just say it, it's bull of how some of these police officers, they're not even trained enough to do their jobs correctly. Now, there are some good ones out there. I'm gonna give credit to those right now. I'm not bashing you guys out because you guys are doing your jobs correctly. But the majority, get your crap together. Get it together. Why become a police officer? See, I'm getting heated up right now.
I
Why
got it from here.
become, because I don't
I got it from
understand.
here.
I
I
don't
got it from here.
understand why become a
I
police
got it from here.
officer in the first place.
I got it
Your
from here.
duty is to serve and protect.
I got it from here.
Why is that?
I got
Why
it from
you
here.
can't do that? You can't go out and serve and protect. Why that makes no sense to me, you guys. That absolutely makes no sense to me of why some people, whatever career they would go into, whether it's teaching, police, whatever it is. If you guys are not passionate about it, don't go into it in the first place. I'm gonna stop talking now. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah,
This is
thank you.
ridiculous.
I got it from here. I got it from here. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put it in my terms because I know he goes to church and everything. So I'm gonna put it in my terms. Um, hi. Keenan Anderson was begging for us some help as multiple offers held him down. Now, there's so many questions. One of them is why did he get one? Why he get, he was trying to help. Number one. Number two is why do you have his elbow to his neck? Number three, a teacher. Number four, see, here's what y'all don't know. We were supposed to record yesterday. Fun fact, we were supposed to record yesterday. But
At the time of this
what
recording,
at
which
this
is
time
which
recording, we were
is
supposed to record,
January 29th, you guys.
we were supposed to record yesterday. The 28th. But we just found out that something happened in Damon's neck of the woods. And after watching that video, made me question. Like, why in the fuck did you become a police officer? The fact that y'all five stopped Mr. Nichols for suspected reckless driving, even though, in his words, he didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you put him out of his car and then you kicked him, beat him to death, that just shows to me that you don't really fucking care about human society. They really don't give a fuck. You're just here to get paid.
Well,
That's all you do. All you do is getting paid. Yes, that you didn't ask him questions. You didn't even, you know, you didn't ask him questions. You just pulled him out of the fucking car because why? Because you're suspected of reckless driving. But when he was running and you decided to tax him, And the fact that he was calling his mom, because his mom's house wasn't not that far away. I was sick to my stomach. See, what people didn't know that at this time was recorded, we were supposed to record Saturday, but I was so sick to my stomach that I did not want to record at all. Like, I need to take a day to digest all of the information, to digest the video that I just watched. That is ridiculous. And that the five officers want to laugh and kick him. I get it. Y'all part of the Scorpion unit, but what's the point? What's the point of it?